Hey man, did you hear Charlie Murphy died?
Charlie Murphy? Is that Eddie Murphy's brother?
Yeah, that's Eddie Murphy's brother. I mean, I didn't know he was doing so bad. I didn't even know he was sick. I heard he had some kind of fight with some dude named Luke, and he lost it. But
Luke who?
Some Korean cat. Leukemia? I think it's called leukemia. Hey everybody, welcome to Grown Man Record Night.
Welcome to Bagwards.
Our special Saturday night edition. It's a Saturday night edition because I did...
Don't do that.
I elbowed some radios here. No, what do you call them? Records?
Records?
Yeah, not
you
radios.
You had business on Friday, so we're doing it on Saturday.
Yeah, we did some. I had to put my rockin' rare, my rockin'.
Sealed my love.
Yeah, well, I went and saw Doug Stanhope last night, me and the girlfriend. We went and checked out Stanhope and Brett Erickson and Morgan Murphy, who wrote or writes for Two Broke Girls.
He opened.
She's funny. She's a lot funnier than that show. I'm not a big fan of the show.
She like an opener?
Yeah, she was the second opener. Brett Erickson was the first opener. He's funny as shit.
So how was the show?
She talked about vagina.
How did it compare to the Winston show you saw?
I laughed harder at that one. This wasn't bad. He was totally at the end. He was legit like messed up, which is great to me.
Right.
He was at first he came up to introduce the open comics.
Yeah.
And he had like an obvious rocks glass with like a drink in it. And he came back the next time he had a paper cup, like a tall paper cup. So I'm sorry that first time I came out and I made a mistake, and because they don't sell liquor there, so it was like a big thing. And then he came back. Somebody brought him another drink later in the middle of the set. And it was a rocks glass that had like gaff tape around it, like fluorescent gaff tape, but had tea written on it. And so he drank a few of those, and by the end he was like pulling note cards out of his pocket and like trying bits, and then like going off on tangents and just like riffing on certain things. He was real early in the process, So it was great. Because he was just fucked up and talking.
So he's fucked up, he'll try things that not standard.
Yeah,
show.
He's working on, he's like at the very, very early stages
fuck it,
of doing like a next hour, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, let me see if this thing I talk about how chipmunks are
right.
Whatever. And sometimes it's just like nobody laughs and then you just drop it. But it's that early in the process. So it was kind of cool.
Mike the Analyst.
Comedy analyst. That last time we saw him, he did this Gabby Gifford bit, which I was telling somebody earlier this week, they literally had to wait for me to stop laughing, or he had to wait for me to stop laughing to continue on. I was laughing so hard. So that was a majorly funny part. This time had a lot of those moments, but not quite to that extent. Okay. So I like that one better because of that personal experience. What's been going on? What else happened?
I don't know, man. I had a show last week. That's why I wasn't here.
Chuck Berry passed away recently.
Jay.
That was a while back.
Jay's late to the P.
Late to the P. What happened? What happened? Next weekend is Merlefest here in the area.
Oh, that's
Tickets
right.
are scarce because I think the fact that James Taylor's going to be there,
all of
a sudden all those little, oh, I love music, but probably never listen to music kind of people all scarfed up the tickets to go see James Taylor. Although the funny thing is he's doing like Scottish. He's in with a group, and he's not like featured as an artist, like a solo artist. He's featured in this group that's giving homage to Scottish folk music. So
right.
I hope they'll be gravely disappointed in what they hear, because it sounds great. I'd love to hear that.
Even beyond...
I want to hear Carolina in My Mind.
That whole festival's kind of like...
Yeah, you can't really let your hair down.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just not... there's something about it. But
Something about it.
you know, even closer than that is
It's
tomorrow. You know, we're doing a special Saturday
It's
show.
no Coachella, which is
It's no Coachella.
going on right now.
That's right.
I think Radiohead's performing.
But you know, we're doing a.
Last night they did.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's right.
That's right. You're wrong. I had a friend that used to do that. And it would drive me
Okay.
crazy in middle school.
Yeah.
That's right. You're wrong. Nauseating. I mean, it became absolutely like a contentious point in our relationship. You got to stop doing that.
Yeah.
Why? What do you mean? I don't know, man. You got a lot of Nintendo games. You're kind of cool. You have to stop doing that. I'm not coming over anymore. That's all right. You're wrong.
Huh?
AJ Todd.
He inspired you to be obnoxious.
Maybe. I don't know. But no, even closer than Merlefest is Christ.
Buddy Christ?
Christ.
Buddy Christ.
Tomorrow's Easter egg.
Easter Sunday.
Easter egg.
He rises from the dead and ascends to heaven
Where is that picture?
with a bunny in tow.
Yeah. I did there was another picture that I did one time.
Okay.
Let me just see here. I don't know about it.
What do you know about it?
No. Never mind. I made it all up in my head. But look there. Sometimes smart little girls get, and I'm not just saying smart because she's Asian. Smart little girls, they get Mitchum in their basket, little lady Mitchum.
Yes, they do. I meant to bring a Mitchum ad. I wanted to talk about it. Speaking of Mitchum, I'll go ahead and talk about it. Although I didn't bring
Okay.
the ad. There's an ad in one of those, like you get in your newspaper.
An advertisement.
Because we get a newspaper. I can't tell you why, but we get a newspaper.
Hey man, the newspapers can't die,
Who gets
bro.
a newspaper?
Well, they can't die,
Anyway, some days it comes with some coupons.
right?
And in the coupon section, there's a Mitchum coupon.
Oh,
And the ad
I've not
says,
seen that.
switch to Mitchum.
Yeah, there's no switch 'em. It's switch.
I think they stole our idea, but fail in selling it because they just drop, switch him. That means somebody else is working on trying to get their partner to be on Mitchum. But switch to Mitchum is more proactive. Well, let me tell you, you dropped the ball because switch him to Mitchum. Your wife don't want you stinking like a damn cow. So it's her job to switch you over to Mitchum.
And I like having both Coca-Colas.
So switch him to Mitchum. You could send us a little money for switch to Mitchum. If you
Sean's
really
on tonight. Didn't he do that before we even did that? The switch him to Mitchum, or did we say that and he did a thing on it?
I don't know. I don't know how Mitchum came to be.
That's early in
You and Ryan were crazy about Mitchum.
I
It's
had
a funny
this-
word.
you know, I'll
It's
tell
just a
this.
funny word.
No, I always thought I saw Mitchum always on the bottom shelf. I'm like, you got like Old Spice, you got fucking Fruit Stripe, you got
Fruit
all the,
Stripe?
I don't know. There's all these like crazy deodorant brands.
Right guard.
And you got like straight up like green packaging Mitchum at the bottom of the thing down there.
How old were you when you saw Mitchum down there?
Oh, I was a teenager. But I remember there's twice in my life where I'm working on this, what I think is the funniest bit in the world, and it's about Mitchum deodorant, right? Some of my earliest material. And I've been telling it and thinking I'm like in the zone and this is funny as fuck. And the girl, twice of which I was dating, different girls,
Yeah.
I say the bit and they say, I wear Mitchum deodorant.
Both
And-
of them wore Mitchum.
Yep. And it was like, Hacha! And the worst one was, one of them was a little more, very sweet girl that worked with us.
Okay.
And she was kind of square in a lot of ways. So
Well,
when I
that's-
said,
nah.
so when I said that time, that one had a little more weight to it because she wasn't somebody that could laugh something like that off probably. But to me, it was funny and terrifying, and I'm like, seriously? This is like the funniest thing I've ever thought about in my life, and you ruin it because you actually do what it is that I'm... It's like, who wears Mitchum? I wear Mitchum. And it's like all serious.
But you know, I do wear Mitchum.
And now I wear Mitchum, because Mitchum is the...
You can get a good 2-pack for a good price.
You know what? It's, if you're living the jug life, folks, Let me tell you right now, Mitchum is, that's a thumbs up. Mitchum's going to go ahead and get a thumbs up from us. And they always will. You know what I mean?
I got some good digs.
I mean,
to talk
Christ,
about.
we can sit here and
I got
blow
some good
smoke.
digs to talk about tonight.
Okay.
But we won't get to that yet. In fact, before we get to what we played tonight, I'd like to mention an article.
Oh.
Because I'm over 50.
AARP.
I subscribe to AARP.
Nice.
They sent me this magazine. It's the AARP magazine, I guess. I don't know. So it looks like that thing used to come in your Sunday paper. What was that? The Parade. So this is the April edition of AARP. I'm not going to get up to show you that.
Because he's in AARP.
There's an article in here about it's about Michael Kurtz, who's the man who founded Record Store Day. Record Store Day is 7 days away as we speak.
Right.
It's actually less than that because it starts the morning of. But Michael Kurtz helped found this thing we call Record Store Day. And it kind of brought vinyl back to being something that people desired, other than just the hardcore people that were always into it. The cool thing about this is I mentioned this to Jonathan at Underdog. He said that Michael Kurtz used to work at Record Exchange.
Really?
Michael Kurtz went to App State, worked at School Kids. Now, if you know,
I know School Kids.
School Kids in Raleigh is where I got that.
The Pink Floyd
that
bootleg.
Pink Floyd bootleg.
It's pink. The
Years
record's
ago.
actually pink.
Years ago, back in the 80s, I
The
bought
first
that
appearance
thing
of
at
Steve
School
Fever
Kids.
on the show, he had that record here.
But anyway, School Kids it's in Durham, it's in Raleigh. I don't know if it might be in App State or not. I guess it might be, but which is in Boone. But Jonathan said he worked here at Record Exchange, where Jonathan originally worked. So, but he pitched the idea of doing this Record Store Day to a lot of record companies. They kind of scoffed at him, except for Warner Brothers is the ones who really bought it. They're like, yeah, let's do it. You know, why not? So the first thing they did, I think, was Metallica.
Metallica.
Was some kind of Metallica record they released on Record Store Day.
Some kind of shitty.
April 19th, 2008, the band released 2 albums on vinyl. People stood in line for days to see Metallica make an appearance at Rasputin Music in Mountain City, California. 80 stores involved. They sold all 25,000 records that they pressed.
Wow.
So it's kind of a cool look at the origins of Record Store Day.
And Lars was
And
there
if you
to explain
notice,
how
to this day,
religion works.
Warner Brothers is always putting out a lot of stuff on Record Store Day
that's
as
true.
well. So a lot of all the Flame and Lip stuff is Record Store Day albums. So we got Mr. The Vape Cub to my left, to your right.
It don't even work.
Okay, you're vaping empty space.
I like to vape and bench press at the same time.
Have you had any visitors come by?
I don't want to spoil it. Oh, I didn't even bring in the picture.
You're not even talking about it?
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about that today?
No, we're going to. No, we're definitely going to.
Oh, okay. You're going to wait till
1:30, 1:45 in the morning. Yeah.
well, no, you're going to wait to Dig of the Week, right?
Yeah.
I think we should go ahead, and we have lost a member of our society, a very important member.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm talking more of the insult. What was that? Who are we calling? What was that?
What was that?
Hello? Hello?
I thought we were getting Gene
Are
Smart.
people hearing what we're hearing?
Gene Smart.
Do people hear this?
They hear it.
The feedback? All this shit. That's a stupid idea.
That's hysterical. That's hysterical. What we just did, that whole shebang was hysterical. Hey, look, do you know there was a
Probably not.
there was a killer shrimp named after Pink Floyd?
I heard about that.
Did you really?
Yep. Yes, I did.
Yeah, this
It can kill with just the sound of its clacking.
That's exactly right.
It's got these huge like clackers or pinchers or whatever you call them.
Yeah, big clackers.
And the sound of it can kill fish.
Yeah, the guy that
I'm all about that. That's awesome.
you know, there's this legend that Pink Floyd once played so loud that it killed all the fish in a pond in like 72,
come on,
73.
whatever.
It was baloney. And they thought that's why the scientists named the fish.
No, they're just Pink Floyd fans.
Yeah, they named the fish, I can't see this. Synophius pink floydia is the name of the species. And,
As each day goes on, I get more and more excited that Roger Waters will be here in July, and I'm going to be there.
yeah. You're gonna,
My friend Jack's coming to the concert with me, and I just wanted to say I was really
that's right. Big news.
excited and proud that Impeller Studios, they did a crowdfunding on, what's it called? Thank you.
GoFundMe.
No, not GoFundMe, the other one.
Butt warbler.
Yes, and it got funded. It was up. They were shooting for 150,000, which is not a lot in the game industry to make a game.
Yeah.
So they must have some great ideas to kind of do it in an efficient manner.
That's pretty cool,
but
though.
They did get funded. The first time when we did the game for the Mech Warrior game that they wanted to do, they asked for 800,000, and it came up a little short.
Yeah, Jack's been on the show a couple of times.
Jack's been on the show.
It's one of the highest rated Grown Man Record Night programs. The first time Jack
I'm very
was
happy,
on.
and he did suggest that maybe some music for the game might be in line.
Cool.
I might be calling on some people to assist in such an endeavor.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Just to get your damn fingers in a game, that'd be kind of cool.
Oh, that'd be nice. Man, you know what I'd like to do it's a mech game?
You got a raw wire right here. No, this is a flight simulator.
Oh, okay.
He's working with the guy who did X-Wing.
Oh, cool.
And if you remember X-Wing is a great flight. Not only flight sim, it's a Star Wars game, and it had some great missions on it, and wonderful game. And you got to fly X-Wings and B-Wings and all these, the Y-Wing and all the great classic, flyers of Star Wars. But so he's working with this guy, and the cool thing about this game is it's very attention to detail has always been something that Jack and his company's always been really like. Crisis has always been really into is attention to detail.
Oh shit! I'm still sitting on that shrimp. Oh, it's hilarious.
Okay, and the cool thing about this game is its attention to they tried it to, aside from the fact of sound, because there's no sound in space, the science involved. So your shots involve the science involved in shooting something like a plasma rifle through space and what it does. So I won't go into too much more detail than that, but it's very impressive. So let's do a shot to.
Hell yeah! Hey, while we're doing this shot,
Don Rickles and
Jay, grab that microphone up here. Tell us about what's been happening with the prayer line this week. Folks are asking about the prayer line.
We got to bring up the prayer line.
And give out that number again, if you would, please. If you got it close by.
I didn't give you salt.
That's all right.
Okay.
So we've had a couple of nibbles on the prayer line this week, Jay.
Yeah, we've got a request from area code 232-844.
Don't give the full number out.
The full number.
What are we doing, Jay?
You're breaking laws, man.
You're breaking laws, bro.
But
you're gonna get tased,
no,
man.
he just says he wants
to. Just give us the area code.
Huh?
Just give us the area code.
Yeah, 823.
Okay. All right. What was his request?
What's his request?
He is praying for everybody has a successful record store day.
Oh, that's cool.
That's a good prayer.
Yeah, that's a good prayer.
So.
And somebody prayed for us to do a Saturday show?
No, I said that back.
Oh.
I said we'll pray for it Saturday night at 8:30.
My hand's kind of salty anyway, so I'm just.
Yeah, I sweat a lot. I have what you call hypertension.
Oh.
Oh, it tastes like a Caribbean Queen.
Why don't we talk about what we played tonight?
I think I'm ready.
Yeah. Oh, I got one more thing to say.
We'll say it. Don't spray it.
Don't spray it.
Yeah,
real
exactly.
quick blurb. Check this out. See if you know what this is.
Night Fever by Saturday Night.
When you see this picture, what do you think that is?
I can't see that picture.
What this is
Your dad's
That's son, Greg Anderson, with a brewer.
Looks like they're at a brewery.
Yeah, they're making a soused beer, which is inspired by the album they did with Scott Walker, which if you've not heard that
Sun-O?
shit, yeah, with it's oh my god, it'll change the way that you think about life. Anyhow, they're brewing a beer. Stone and Pen Druid to make a souse. Mugs with brewers from Wright. I'm trying to find the damn name of the brewery, but DC Brewery, Wright Proper. It's called Wright Proper. Okay.
Wright Proper?
Yeah.
What kind
So
of
it's a
name is
Sun-O
that?
beer with not O. There's
What
no
kind
O,
of name is
but
that?
anyway. All right, let's talk about what we played.
I got a sesame burp.
Oh,
We've been eating pickles and sesame
sticks.
That's
that's my favorite snack from now on.
but it makes me burp when it says sesame.
Sesame sticks and deli pickles. So it's got that snap. They got that cold snap. You ever, like Albert Collins, like a cold snap.
I ain't drunk. I'm just
Drinking. I get together with my friends, start acting a fool, and I know what you're thinking, but I ain't drunk.
So I wasn't here when you started. Tell me what you played tonight.
I'm just drinking. Pulled this out. This was actually something the Bossman gave us, if I remember correctly, from way early back. The Numa Band, which is kind of a funky, fusiony band from
Numa
1980. And, you know, I would be a sucker for this even if I didn't...
Is it like a New York thing? It's from Mitsubishi Auto Systems. What's up with that?
But the picture on the
It's a
front...
promo copy too.
Picture on the... Yeah, it came from a radio station.
1980.
College radio. The picture on the front is what would have gotten me. It's a Mexican restaurant. That's another, like an African-American gentleman, black and white,
It's from
smoking
Chicago.
a cigarette.
I will say it's from Chicago.
Hold that guy. Let's go. Here we go.
I'm gonna pass it to Jay. He's gonna
Pull out a
Jay,
little
put your seat
yes.
a little closer, and we'll tandem. We'll do like the water brigade. I'll do like this. I'll be here.
Tales
you
from
be
the Topographic Oceans.
Yes,
Pulled that mug out. Wanted to hear it.
that is a great album.
It is. I played side 4.
What is that?
Rituals. Isn't that
1973.
Rituals? Whatever side Rituals is on.
There's a Yes cover band coming, featuring Todd.
A
Rundgren.
Yes
Called
cover band
Huh-Uh?
featuring Todd Rundgren is coming.
Called
According
Uh-huh.
to Jay, he needs his mic.
Or Uh-huh. It's called Uh-huh.
It's called CC Senor. It's a Spanish Yes cover band called CC Senor. Come on, Steve.
Somebody else can
By the way,
finish
we're
that phrase.
watching
some Ultraman.
Ultraman. You've been seeing Ultraman before the show.
Yeah, I picked up a 2-disc DVD set at Goodwill for I walked up. I was like, "Hey, the disc is missing. There's only
Hey,
one."
tell
in
me
here.
about Shirley Scott. What do you know about her?
She dated Jimmy Smith. That's on Impulse.
Is she really?
That's a copy from a Rochester college radio station.
I don't see Jimmy Smits in the gatefold. What's up with that?
She's also an organ player. She's
She
an organ.
dropped his ass. Here you go.
But they were good friends, and
Did
I
you say
think
Jimmy
a little,
Smits?
I'm sorry, Jimmy Smith.
Okay.
She a big
Because
NYPD
you know
fan.
Jimmy Smits,
running-
I could No,
I'm
Jimmy
running-
Smith is that's my man.
I'm running hookers for Sam Crow.
You filed some records away,
Taco Supreme.
didn't you?
Taco Supreme.
You filed records away.
Yeah, everything's gone
'Cause
except for
there
what
used to be like 1,000,000 records right here on the floor, and they're all gone.
now we're back to
Except
Nipsey Russell.
Just some covers like Gigi and Nipsey Russell, which is, I
That's
love. Nah, this
Yep.
is not the right one though.
Have you ever seen the
I have the right
movie?
one.
You ever seen the movie?
I have not.
That's a certain reporter that I work with on a regular basis.
This girl?
That's a movie. Gigi's a movie.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's one of his favorite movies.
Is it really?
I was like, oh, that's funny. We got that cover. sitting down.
Devontae?
Huh?
Devontae?
No.
I'm just kidding. All right, let's keep it
Okay.
moving.
Did you say rock
This is
band?
about when I showed up.
Oh yeah, this is you know, we lost John John Giles, James
Jay
Giles,
man.
Jay Giles.
We lost Jay
Jimmy
Giles.
John.
Hey, look, man, a good classic rock band.
We
from
lost
the
Jay Giles and
70s.
we didn't even drink to him.
A lot of people say he would want a.
Can't hear you. Get that mic, Jay. No, get up on it. You got to be up on it.
Come on, go get it.
We want to hear what you have to say.
Hey, let's listen to what the man said.
Say about it, Jay.
No, I've heard a lot of people say that he was probably the most underrated live act from the 70s.
I bet he
early
was.
80s.
I bet he was. You know,
Fantastic
but
live performers.
the problem is they got popular, and I don't say that's a problem.
Well-
but then it takes away from talent like that. You know, it all becomes about this band called Jay Giles.
They were a good blues rock band
hell
in the
yeah, they were.
70s. That was kind of like this.
Out of Boston, right?
There's nothing about them that, they're good, but, I couldn't imagine being fanatical about the Jay Giles band. No disrespect.
I like them.
But I like them a lot. And then when they crossed over into that 80s thing with Freeze Frame and Centerfold,
Sure.
they're one of the ones that were able to make that crossover. And if you were a big time fan, you may be like, what are you doing, bro?
Not really.
But not really.
And I always thought it was weird. I thought little Steven Van Zandt from Bruce Springsteen I thought he was Jay Giles for many years.
But
I like his Underground Garage.
both of these,
Little
the
Steven's Underground Garage is a
70s
very good
classic
show.
bluesy rock Jay Giles is good. The 80s poppy Jay Giles, it's good music. I'm not gonna
it's good music.
I'm not gonna tattoo his name on my body, but God
Well,
bless
but
him.
I kind of brought
But
you
God
back into
bless him.
thinking there's more to Jay Giles than just Centerfold.
Oh, sure. And look, this is and I saw a lot of people showing the Blood Red
Blood Red.
when he passed, and I looked and I thought I had that
Bloodshot.
Bloodshot. I'm sorry, but I have this Hotline, which is a cool
It's
cover.
a good record.
And it's a good record. It's a 75.
I do like
believe.
it's a what do you call that?
Die cut
Die
or-
cut. And it's really cool, like a phone. So when
Yeah.
you lift it out, it's like you're lifting the phone receiver out to.
I thought that was pretty cool. So I was like, oh, well, okay. I thought I had the other one that everybody was playing.
Cool.
But,
There's a cartoony kind of graphic on the back of the band.
but either way.
By the way, Mike,
Yes, sir.
you look a lot like the guy in the Brady Bunch episode that recruits Greg to be Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
Tonight.
Oh, the,
That's what you look like, yeah.
Hey, baby. You want to be a rock and roll star?
Just
Hey.
like the...
I'm kind of in the frame.
Mr. Morrison. Yeah, that needs a tilto. Or no, you're supposed to be in the corner.
Well, I'm
but
back.
You're showing
I'm up
records.
here.
You're showing records.
Next we played little Coda, I think.
Butt Coda.
And I played it because we added Wearing and Tearing to our set list. We
Nice.
played it years ago, but two of the drummers, we go through a lot of drummers. Two of the interim drummers didn't want to play it because it's one of those, it's a good song that has weird kind of timing issues that if you're not comfortable with it, whatever, it'll fuck you up. But it's about as close to heavy metal as Zeppelin ever got. It's got that,
Good stuff, man. Yeah.
So that's, and this is the deluxe reissue that's got 3 albums. And Coda's a great deluxe reissue because the thing about the
what's on the
deluxe
bonus
is-
stuff?
The thing about the bonuses, they're cool. And the cool thing about Coda is it's kind of a bonus album to begin with.
It's true.
It's a posthumous album for John Bonham. And
Because I just recently purchased Coda for the first time ever, and it was a used
I
copy
love,
of like one of the ones from the 80s.
if you just want to pick up one of these, I would suggest Coda. And maybe it's not the most popular album that Zeppelin ever did, but in terms of deluxe reissues, there's so much other cool shit in addition to the stuff that they have on here.
But that's funny because I've heard this for years, and it's probably hindered me from going out of my way to pick up Coda, because people always said it was kind of a mishmash of stuff that didn't really necessarily work, and then we laid it down, and then I listened to it for myself, and I'm like, some of these are some of my favorite Zeppelin songs at all.
Great.
So
we
everybody else can fuck off. Is
we
what
play
I'm
3 or
saying.
4 songs on this
There's some
album.
good stuff on there.
But yeah.
I'm
glad
busting
to
out
play
the
that.
Trish Mullins Bob Marley bracelet
I
tonight.
see that.
It's only
jealous.
selling from time to time. I bust it out, but there it is, baby.
It smells
Easter weekend.
It smells like weed.
Lord of mercy.
So
Right near the beach, boy.
we're playing a free show in May. A benefit for.
We call them B-fits around here.
to help raise money for programs to get people off of opioid prescriptions, state of addiction. Has nothing to do with work. But yeah, so we're doing that.
Pay well.
We're doing that. We're doing our annual, let's do one show for free. What'd you play next?
Are y'all demanding up front for that one?
Was that all the one-offs? Or no, we don't even got to the one-offs yet. This is the 11th House featuring Larry Coryell, Aspects, and I think this is like the first one. Holy shit.
No, it's not the first one.
No,
it's
it's
like
not.
the third.
Oh, it's 76. This
It's-
is yes, this is
It's
later.
tremendous
A
stuff.
lot of good talk.
Tremendous.
A lot of good talk on the chat about this.
You
one.
paid a lot of money for this record.
$3 goddamn dollars. Man, I put this on the little listening station.
I'm mad that I saw this and let it go.
Underdog Records. I picked this up. I had lots of Larry Coryell and I had lots of 11th House and recently.
Some people call him the Godfather of Fusion.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, he was never in any major band.
He's no Jeff Lorber.
He was never in a major band,
Some
but
people call him Eric Coryell.
But it's funny that. So I saw that in the stack, and it's like $3. And I was like, wait a minute. So I put it in my maybe stack, and I always take a little stack down to the listening station. I put on the
Little
headphones,
stack.
and I put that one on the stack, and I was hopping around like this. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next song, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next song, 2. And I went through the first side, and I took the headphones off, and I went,
holy crap.
holy shit.
Well,
There was one other guy down there, and I took them off and just looked right at him and went, holy shit. And then I put the record back together, and I went up to the front. That was up one level. And Jonathan, the owner's in there talking to a guy. And I'm sorry to interrupt. And I was just holding this up, and I was like, this record's smoking, by the way.
Yeah.
For $3. I mean, this is fucking smoking. And they both looked at me. He's like, what is it? And they like, I was like, I'm just letting you know. If you see it again, I mean, I got you this time. But if you see it again, you might want to scribble it down on a little scrap piece of paper. You ever? Oh,
I got you.
I got you. I got you.
As James Brown would say.
You some bitch. I got you.
Charlie Murphy
I'm out of the frame.
died this week.
You got
I know, but I'm doing the records over here.
because Jay's text phoning.
No,
But no, he's all
he's
text
passing.
phoning. No, he's
Passing.
text phoning it.
Charlie Murphy died this week, by the way.
I just
We
want. That
already
was my
said- we
opening
already
piece.
drank to him.
It was my opening
What did you
piece.
say? What did you say? The week-
He
with
fought
Pete.
Luke.
Oh, that's
He
right.
fought Luke and lost.
That's right. We talked.
That's a progressive joke. That's terrible.
I'll give myself a little more room.
Construction work.
All right, there we go.
Dig it a week from the last time we did a show. I guess it was last week. We didn't skip a week. That Sleep Holy Mountain. We played side 2 tonight.
That was 2 weeks ago.
No, man, we did a show last week.
No, I'm saying with this from 2 weeks.
I like the back.
What did we do last week? Yeah, look at that.
Pot smoking band.
Nah, we don't
Whatever, those
encourage
guys.
all that business.
Those guys, whatever.
Hey, Steve came over and he said, I want to do a bunch of one-off songs. And I was like, what's your theme about?
I don't have a theme.
Ain't no theme.
I just hadn't been here.
We just want to do a little set. Steve want to do a
maybe
little set.
2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I don't know.
Steve's got a set to talk
We
about.
started with
I'm getting a beer.
LCD sound system from 2005. Little disco infiltrator. It's a good little party album, really. Pretty impressed with it. Envelope Story. I don't have an envelope story. Do you have an envelope story? That's mine. Yeah, let me have that.
Get any Andrew WK play after that?
Next, we
Party
heard-
hard,
this was one of my digs from the last time I was here.
God, my dick hurts.
And we got little King Albert King. The album's called King Albert. And the song was Love Shock.
No,
Yes, it was.
excuse me. Excuse me.
Kind of cool. So
Nope.
here we go. So we listened to that. A little
That's-
Chicago blues for you, rhythm and blues.
That's Love Shack, and he ripped that
It
off.
wasn't Love Shack. It was
No,
Love
that's
Shock.
no. You can't use that title.
After that, we listened to a little. I think it's a little California.
Oh, what's
psych-
a little?
The band is called Love, which is a very cool psych band from the '60s with an African American gentleman singing lead. Da Capo is the album, and I think we listened to Stephanie Knows Who is the first song on the album.
No.
This is the album with 7 and 7 Is, which is like...
When did you get that?
This is a reissue of Sundazed Records.
When did you get that?
I don't know. I got it at Earshot. Next, a little Caravan.
That was
Because I
great.
love Caravan. I believe we heard
Holy Diver.
For Richard, which is that kind of cool, long prog classic that they do.
Dude, that shit was really good. It was really good.
Yeah, I love
Sell
Caravan.
that on the back.
No, I didn't. Okay.
All those advertisements.
Yeah, this is on London Records. The Best of Caravan, 70.
ZZ Top, baby. Bear Drinker and Hellraiser.
I was cutting the grass and heard the song. I was like, I want to play the song tonight. It's Candy-O, but it starts with Shooby-Doo, which is that kind of weird, kind of trippy thing with Rick Ocasek, and then it goes right into Candy-O, which I love. I love this album. This might be my favorite Cars
You think
album.
Rick Ocasek got a lot of tail? He's an odd-looking gentleman.
He got
He's
some
married to a-
beautiful model.
Yeah.
The girl that was in Shake It Up, or one of the, no, Drive.
Shake It
The
Up.
Drive video, the woman that was in the Drive video is his wife. And Mike forced me to play this, but I found a really short track on it that was kind of cool, and kind of very symphonic.
That's VCLT from Tambroni, man.
Which is a great album, but it's
Yeah.
kind of, I didn't want to break up the mood of what I was doing.
And what
but
made me think
the
of it
reason
tonight-
we're playing the Bee Gees Odessa is what?
They're doing the network special, the Emmys or
It's
Grammys. They're doing
it's a Christmas special with
Yeah.
Bee Gees.
about the Bee Gees and
The Christmas special this time.
what's his face? Travolta's
Barry
gonna be there,
Gibbs?
Travolta.
and Andy Gibbs gonna play some songs. No, Barry Gibbs.
He's dead.
Barry
Come on,
Gibb.
man. Come on, man.
Andy Gibb?
That's terrible.
Barry Gibb. Next, a little Beastie Boys. One of the coolest gatefolds you'll ever
Holy
find
shit,
in the
that's awesome.
world.
That's
It's,
big.
it's the five.
That thing's huge.
Yeah, it's really big. It takes two
Tilt
people.
it down so we can
two
get
people
the
to hold the mofo.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Where'd you get that?
I don't know.
How long you had it?
I had it for a couple years, maybe a year and a half. I don't know.
Oh.
But it's a reissue, of course, and we listened to that really cool. Starts like sounding like country bluegrass or something, but it's got the Apache beat in it. I can't remember what the name of it. Something about fried chicken, 5-piece fried chicken dinner or something like that.
Oh yeah. Sean was asking if it's not a pop-off night. I've actually got a half gallon in there.
Yeah, there's a lot in there. I knew you were drinking. I didn't want to drink pop off.
And I had a couple pop-off drinks. Steve brought tequila over. That's why.
I listened to a lot of King Crimson,
God
but
bless.
I hadn't heard this album in a while. But so I wanted to hear one of my favorite instrumentals, which is the talking drum,
Right.
which is this kind of a really cool groove, and I love this cover so much.
Yeah. I don't have that one.
This is A Lark's Tongue and Aspic, which is the trio from the 70s,
That's one of the ones I'm missing. Like, up
this
near
is-
my list.
from 73.
Yeah.
So I love it.
That's pretty awesome B.
Little
right there.
B-52s action after that from their first album. I believe we heard 52 Girls, which is the second song on the first side.
Speaking of B-52s,
Great record.
Bombing Iraq.
Moab. Let's drop some records that are Moabs
Drop
after the
some
show.
Moabs.
Mr. Intentional looking for
So last but
somebody.
not least on my my set of just spinning one offs, I played two off, and then this is the Claypool Lennon Delirium Monolith of Phobos. We heard side 3. We skipped Captain Lariat, went to America and Oxycontin Girl. And I played this because I'm really excited. The one record that I really want to get on Record Store Day is these folks. They're playing like a 12-inch. It's got 4 songs on it. I know Court of the Crimson King. It's all covers of classics. Court of the Crimson King, Astronomy Domine from Pink Floyd, and 2 others. And I know I'm stupid not to remember what they are, but
That's going to be awesome.
I'm looking forward to hearing
That's
that.
There's not many Pink Floyd songs I'm like, yeah, man, knock yourself out. Go ahead and try to cover that. Astronomy Domine is one of those I'm like, I could think of several bands I would like to try to hear that. Do that.
Oh yeah, sure.
There's some other songs that I'm like, don't fuck with that. You know what I mean? It's like, don't cover that.
Don't do that.
But that one was like, oh, that'd be fun for a lot of different people, a lot of different styles.
Right.
I mean, from a super metal band to like an electronica band, I think it'd have interesting interpretations of that particular song. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Suck it.
Perhaps.
Am I
Perhaps.
beatniking it, Jay? Is that it? Oh, it was one other thing we played. I wanted to hear something just brutal. I wanted to just bring the dismembered dick out in every one of us. Between the Buried Me, the Silent Circus, this one, I don't know who produced it. Oh, it wasn't what's his face. I don't know what year this is. Look it up. It ain't my job. Nice looking colored vinyl on this shit. 2003. Girlfriend hooked me up with this one.
Let me interrupt you just for
Sure.
a second. The 4 songs that are on this, the album's called Lime and Limpid Green, which is actually lyrics from Astronomy Domine. But they're playing 4 songs, and it's, of course, with the 2 I told you, plus Boris the Spider from The Who, and a song called Satori from a band called Travelin' Flower Band. So I'm looking forward to a song I've never heard before. I don't know nothing about that, but I'm sure if they chose it, it must be
I've turned
cool.
on a couple of people to this particular, that particular incarnation,
Right.
Sean Lennon and
Right, and Les Claypool.
yeah, that's a great combination.
I posted a video of Core of the Crimson King. They played live at some festival, but it's amazing. I mean, they do a really good job with it.
All right, well that's everything that we played tonight. So let's talk about some of our digs of the week. Now Steve's got a bunch of digs to
Dick
go
of
through.
the week.
Steve's got a whole bunch of stuff, and I got some really, really interesting stuff to talk about what happened today here around the Grown Man Record Night Studios. It's really a crazy situation, and I really can't wait to share it with you. But how many records you say you've got, Steve?
Like 10.
You got like
I can go
10?
through a few real quick though,
Okay.
because I think I might have done them already. I don't know.
So before you get to your digs, I mean before I get to some of this business, you're gonna get into some straight up digs this evening.
When we do half of them first,
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
I'll do a few first.
Okay.
I don't remember whether I showed this or not. We might have talked about it, but I've got a Chet Atkins record called Teen Scene. It's a
I recall this
It's a Dynagroove RCA
somewhere.
Victor from '63. Chet Atkins, you can't go wrong. Teen Scene.
Volume 1.
How about a little Cadet album, a little jazz on
Wow.
Cadet. This is Sonny Stitt and Zoot Sims. Interaction. Some good vibes on here.
Not familiar with that. Looks good.
I'm not familiar with it.
Looks good.
I think it is good. I listened to it. The next one was a gift from my next door neighbor. He said he was down at the food truck festival, and he went by Jonathan's, and he had a bunch of records outside, and picked up one for me.
Oh,
I
wow.
really appreciate my neighbor buys me vinyl so much that I actually ripped it and sent it to him, some MP3s. This is Big Band Boogie, the Will Bradley John Guarnieri band.
Okay.
And it's really, really good. And it's really, really clean. That's why I was so excited to rip it. 'Cause
Are these bargain bucket business?
this was, I don't know, he might have paid $2 for it, I think.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a bargain bucket.
I mean, it's
The next one, I was real glad to pick up. This is a little compilation album with some great instrumentals, soul instrumentals. It's called Soul Shots, a collection of 60s soul classics on Rhino. And, you know, it's got stuff like Night Train, James Brown, The Marquis, Last Night, Soul Twist, King Curtis, Booker T and the MGs,
Oh, King
Young Hole
Curtis.
Trio, Hugh Masekela, King Curtis, Alvin Cash, Booker T, Ramsey Lewis, Barcades, Cliff Nobles, Young Holt, Unlimited.
That's good, man.
It's just a lot of great stuff on
That's
there.
a lot of good stuff. That's a lot of beef right there.
Yeah. I was at Ed McKay last week, and they had this record. And I had this record growing up, and I don't know what happened to it, but it's a really good compilation of Heart.
I saw that.
It's a Heart greatest hits album
Freddie Mercury
from
in the
the
middle.
good Heart days before they got kind of stupid with music videos and stuff.
This one, Freddie Mercury was on vocals.
The guy in the middle looks just show him real close. Looks like Freddie Mercury, but it's a great compilation. It really is. You got it. The next one I got in honor of the and I wanted to be here last week because baseball season kicked off.
B-ball.
But I wasn't here for this.
And we didn't have.
And if I was here, I would have definitely showed you this record I bought. And I only bought it because
Did we talk about it?
we couldn't find it. Is it Fogarty?
Huh?
what Centerfield, Fogarty.
No.
We couldn't find it.
No.
What it was baseball.
No.
So
No. Everybody. No.
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 Everybody.
Everybody. I'm gonna flip it all. I'll flip it
Look.
all over.
Anyway, if anybody knows me, they know I'm a Reds fan.
PR.
They know I'm a Reds fan, and I'm a '70s Reds fan for damn sure.
Big Red Machine.
Well,
Big Red Steve.
for some reason, in 1978, a woman named Pamela Neal made a disco album in honor of Mr. Charlie Hustle, Pete Rose, and here it is, called Charlie Hustle, and it's disco. It's got the Hustle was that song. Do the hustle.
Yep.
I think that might have inspired her because he was Charlie Hustle.
There's no one word as a
The
kid.
vinyl is a baseball. It's kind of a cool
that's
picture
pretty-
disc.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's got his signature on it, which is not his real signature. But
There was no more than one word that could
I
inspire
would
me
love
more
to
coming from my dad as a kid than, hey, hustle.
I love this. This record is bad, so bad it's good. So why don't you do some? I got like 4 more, and they're goddamn.
Well,
they're
today
awesome.
I had the ultimate of experiences since I've been in what would be considered the vinyl community. This was the ultimate of ultimate experiences, I'll have to say. So we speak of and we speak with here on the program throughout last couple years. Our good buddy from Iceland, Ragnar, who's hooked us up with some records through the mail. We conversed back and forth. Hooked us up with that Futuregrapher stuff, who's really just blown me away here recently checking out new music. And so his dad was in town. And his dad was in town in Siler City, of all places.
Of all places. I know nothing about. I know what you're talking about.
I hear it can be a pretty violent place. But Siler City's a good place. And so, Aunt B did live there.
Did she?
She died there.
Aunt B died in Siler City. She's buried in Siler City.
See, this is all coming together now.
Francis Bouvier is buried in Siler City.
Bouvier. Every time,
Bouvier.
Bouvier. Anytime somebody says Bouvier, I just want to Bouvier. So anyhow, what a crazy thing. So his pop was in Siler City. Drove up with his aunt with some records from Iceland to my driveway this morning. I was wearing this shirt and these shorts, Steve. Right out in my driveway this morning, a good buddy of ours, Dad, from Iceland, brings me some records
From across the pond.
in a sack. He brings me a sack of records and some CDs. If you notice on the bag, Lucky Records Reykjavik. I mean,
Dang.
what? What? And there's some cool shit in here, and I mean this is the ultimate of ultimate VCLT. I mean for sure. So in the bag, and not to give anything away, I sent some stuff I've been saving back for somebody special. Stuff I've been saving back a little bit, and I sent it on with Ragnar's Pop to send back. But some of the stuff, I mean, this is some good stuff. I mean, and boy, good stuff. So let's see here. Hang on, I'm pulling up the camera shot. Not only is there a stack of records in here. Look at this. I looked at the records. Stack of CDs. So check. Yeah. So we have Electric Fungus. I didn't look these up, but look at that. That's out of Reykjavik. So that's local shit right there. That's so fucking awesome.
Brain Police, Electric Fungus.
Okay, check this one out. The Vintage Caravan Voyage.
Look at that.
Oh, that's cool. Oh no, I dropped it.
Hey, you want to show that?
Yeah, show that. Show that nipple 30 over there, Jay. You like nipples, Jay?
Mm-hmm. You like nipples green?
The Brain Police.
Yeah, pull the CD out. Pull the CD out a little bit. Look at that CD. See that? Yeah, see there? Nip 30. Look at this guy. These are some cool packaging of CDs. What you can do.
Foam in there? There's a little foam in that.
The Vintage Caravan Voyage. Look at this guy. Equally pretty cool.
Okay.
I didn't look this up. I apologize. 2012.
You haven't done your research.
I did own some of the records, but I didn't do the CDs. I had a limited amount of time.
No research department.
Yeah, limited amount
A limited amount of time.
Voyage. The
Okay.
Vintage Caravan.
Check this out.
I'm interested in that.
Yeah, that looks cool. Doesn't it look cool? But
Yeah.
The packaging totally sells that. Dr. Spock, and the name of the album's Dr. Phil. Suck My Cock, Spock, You Fuck is the first song. Condoleezza is the second song. This looks like a promising album. I'm going to be honest with you. Look at this. This is fantastic. I mean, that whole shebang right there is working for me.
It's a good shtick.
Dr. Spock or Phil.
Oh, we got another
El
one here.
Capitan Beefheart.
What does that say? Something Beyond the Wasteland. What does that say?
This is another Brain Police.
Brain Police.
Beyond the Wasteland, Brain Police.
That looks really cool.
The nipple people. There's
The
more
nipple
nipples.
people.
There's
More nipples.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to this. I like nipple music.
I like nipple music.
Oh, here's another one. Brain Police.
Hey, show this.
No, Jay's texting. He ain't got time for all that. No, he's texting.
Read the songs on it.
Here's another one. Brain Police, 2003. All out of Reykjavik.
You got like the whole Brain Police.
Oh, that's promising.
Let's say Primusing.
So check this out. Not only what do I do with it,
It's very Primusing.
it's promising.
Another Brain Police.
So not only in the bottle, I got some records. That's all the CDs. He sent this, and Ragnar's dad was like, "This is the best water you'll ever taste in your
Water?
life." Icelandic glacial water.
Oh God.
Look at that. And he's like, "That'll make a good souvenir." So I gotta ask Ragnar, like,
Can I drink it?
yeah, does he mean like souvenir after I drink it? Because I kind of want to get it really cold and drink it. Or save it if it's...
Bottled at the source. Olfus Springs, Iceland. I didn't say Orphus.
No, it's just an opening, right?
Source of an epic life. Man, I can read Icelandic words. It's kind of cool.
You're not good at it. He also
Show that.
sent me a wad of candies in here.
What? Chocolate?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Let's eat some chocolate.
So let's do one. It's a variety of
Let's have chocolate chat.
variety of flavors. Grab one and pull it out. We got to do it fast.
Flavors?
Yeah, there's a lot of different ones. So I don't want to do the whole shebang, but
Okay.
show it off.
Serious?
Radio.
Romasuk kluklalide. Sorry. I don't know what I just said. Show it off. We're going to eat it.
We're gonna eat it.
I have no idea what flavor I just pulled.
Oh, we're already at like an hour.
Okay. Chocolate.
Chocolate bonanza.
Serious chocolate.
Syrian chocolate. What's that in the sky? Oh no. I'm glad I prayed every day. What do we got going on here with Steve?
There's something in there. Raisins? No, dates? There's something in there.
Oh my. That's milky chocolate.
Very milky.
Woo!
Like a mattress.
Oh my goodness.
But there's some little pieces of something in there.
Tastes raisiny to me.
No,
No.
no, no,
What's the picture
No.
of it?
no. Oh, it doesn't say.
That's really good.
No, no. I know what it is, but I can't remember. I can't.
A date.
Not
A
a date.
prune.
Not a prune. You know what it is? It's something like, what's your shit? The Greek ouzo's made from?
Anise.
Anise. I bet it's like anise, or like licorice maybe. It's black licorice. That's what we're talking. Think about black licorice.
That is tremendous.
Black licorice mixing with milk chocolate. That's what it is.
That may be the best chocolate thing I've ever tasted in my life.
Not good.
So milky and smooth. I may have had just period come out of my dick hole.
Probably goes really good with vodka.
Is that inappropriate? Should I not say that?
Probably really good with vodka.
Oh wait, I pointed to my beer. I'm like, vodka! Because that was earlier. All right, do some more records, Steve.
Okay.
Didn't you have 5 more?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta do them fast.
Where'd they go?
So fast.
So fast. Anyway, I went to pick up a record at the store the other day, and they had this one also. So I'll do it real fast.
Go.
This is Embryonic
Okay.
from the Flamin' Lips.
So what? What is it?
I don't even remember what year this was, but this is one of the better. Flamin' Lips put out too many albums, I think.
Yeah.
This is one of the better ones they put out. This is the one that came out after. It's funny. This is the one that shocked a lot of people because it came out after Yohimbe, Soft Machine or Soft.
We got.
What?
I'm sorry to interrupt. We got a Barry Larkin can suck it comment.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So Soft Bulletin and then Yohimbe Battles of Pink Robots came out, and then
shit
everybody's
gets
like,
you hard.
"Oh, we love the Flaming Lips, so let's buy the next album." And it was this, and it's more back to basics and kind of just like, what kind of shit? So it took a lot of people, off kilter. But I really like this album. I don't know what year it came out. Warner Brothers, of course, but it's a double album.
WB. Oh, welcome back to the WB.
I hope they're eliminating that.
How about a little Dennis Coffey and the Detroit Guitar Band?
Oh yeah.
This is Evolution
Yeah, I've got that. It's
from '69. You got the 45, right?
No,
No, you got the.
I do have a 45. I have the record too, but my record's in shit shape.
This is not shit shape.
I can jam through it.
I
but
got
it's
this
not.
at the record show in
Yeah, that's
Clemens.
right.
Ooh. And it's got
Good stuff.
Scorpio on it. And yeah, that's a good record. I got 2 more.
Okay.
Actually, at the record show, I also picked up this because I was like, you know what? It's one thing, it's a Dead Kennedys record. It's another thing that it was a pretty good price, but it was sealed.
Oh, what?
This is the Dead Kennedys Fresh Fruit for Rotting Vegetables.
Oh my God.
Which has
Yeah.
Holiday in Cambodia on it.
Yeah.
From 79 or 1980. This is a 2003 reissue.
Does it have California Uber Alice?
But it
on
was
or is that the
effing
one I have?
sealed. What's that?
California Uber Alice? Or is that the one
No,
I
I don't
That's
think
the one I've
so.
got.
The one you got.
Um,
No, it's on here. California Uber Alice.
yeah.
Side 2 is we'll play it because it's got Holiday in Cambodia
Yeah.
and California.
Yeah, let's
Uber
play
Alice.
that. Key that shit up,
Dead
baby.
Kennedys.
That's a good pickup,
Sealed
man.
copy. Very good price.
Uber Alice. You know who that
Very
reminds
good
me of?
price.
Meatloaf.
I'll go ahead and do my last one, last but not least, because
That's who that reminds me
honestly, I don't really know much about this band.
of.
It's on 11th Hour Records.
Okay.
It's a band called Polyphony. The album's called Without Introduction. And I got it for a pretty damn good price when I think what it might be worth. Because what I've seen on Discogs is like a couple people got one, and a guy in America's got one for 40 or 50 bucks in VG. And a guy in Britain might have one VG Plus for 175 bucks. So it's
Wow.
a prog record by an early prog band. pretty cool. Influenced by like Emerson, Lake and Palmer, and Peter Gabriel, and kind of stuff like that. So, right up my bung alley.
Buddy Hoyle.
What do you got to finish us with?
I got VCLT. Did I show the picture before?
You did.
The picture?
Mm-hmm.
Did show the picture?
Mm-mm.
So earlier today, our good buddy from the program, Ragnamar.
Yeah, Ragnamar.
His pop dropped
What's his
by.
pop's name?
Robert
Robert.
dropped by the studio today, and we got to talk a little bit out in
Got
the
to
front.
tweak some wiring and
Spoke to his
worked on
sisters
some
with him.
lighting.
And we had a good conversation. He gave me some records, and I gave him some records, and that was crazy. I mean, that was we literally it was basically like it was a relayed high five across the ocean. And it's just pretty crazy how that works out nowadays.
I was thinking about maybe writing a song called Ragnamar's Dad.
Yeah, let's do one.
Okay.
He was a nice gentleman. I appreciate them coming by and giving me the chocolates and the water
That chocolate
and the
was
CD.
good.
So good.
I think it was it was either anise or licorice.
We're gonna get into some of the other little varieties because there's a
Let's
bunch
do it
down
now.
there. Yeah, well, do one. Do one.
No, I don't want to.
No, pull another one.
No, we got
Let's
to
get the
chip
beats.
chat.
I want to get the beats going.
Thank you.
I want to get the beats.
There's a lot of chocolate in here.
Yeah. So in these the record albums that Ragnar sent, one of the ones was a group called Manicorn. You ever heard of Manicorn?
I have not.
It's a I think it's wait. I wrote some of this down and I'm gonna mess it all up anyway.
Okay, I know that's caramel. I bet this is straight up chocolate.
Okay. This like a pop band. Pop
Manicore?
Manicorn.
Manicorn?
It's on Parlophone.
Parfum.
And I can't remember the date. I looked it up. I looked so much of this up. There's a date on here though. Do you see all of it?
What? Here, have some chocolate.
Have some chocolate? Howled for some chocolate.
Manicorn.
Oh my gosh, God. Breakfast tell kid you want to eat it.
Ooh, it's on Parlophone. You said all that,
I
didn't
can
you?
feel all that.
1975.
I think it was like a straight up rock record. This
1975.
was a folk record. I do know a little something about this now. This
Yeah.
translates into 3 on the podium, 1 summer in the country. That's what this translates
3 on
into.
the podium, 1 summer in the country.
Yeah, this was issued by SG Records in 70. All this shit comes straight from Iceland, of course.
It's like a folk
They
album.
do some, it is a folk album, and they do some English and some Scottish stuff on here as well. Oh, inappropriate. Although that window's open. At least the window's open.
That's the cat. Pregnant cat.
Now, I will say for the rest of my couple records here, there's this important figure in Icelandic pop music, rock music, dude named Bubby. I hope I'm saying his name right. Is it Booby? Bubby? Bubby. I would say Bubby. I would be a Bubby guy.
Booby?
I'd be in the Bubby
You say
camp.
booby?
I mean, I'd be in the Bubby camp.
You say bubby. You say potato, I say potato.
Kind of a
Let's
blues,
call the whole thing off.
blues rock type
Blues rock?
70s
Really?
kind of guy. He was in like all these different kinds of bands, including this band, which was kind of a one-shot, one-kill deal for him called Das Kapital. This is like 84, and it's like a hard rock record. And he's kind of like a pop, not folk, but like a pop blues
Whoa.
kind of guy. This is like an
Look
84
at that.
like hard rock.
Das
Thing.
Kapital.
Yeah.
It's a DMM, direct metal mastering.
As soon as they recorded this and released it, the band broke up.
$479.
But this guy's been at Corona. But this guy's been in like a billion different bands. One of which is one of his.
Show the label on that on the vinyl. Show the label. This looks cool.
His last record came out in 2015, and I looked this shit up. Excuse me, kitty. Excuse me. Excuse me. This is the first piece of wax that Bubby
Bobo
has released since 1991. It's released in 2015. It's with 18 Kohner. And with whatever, I don't want to try to say the name of that.
Why not?
You want to try it?
Sounds funny.
You try it. No. Stream of consciousness.
Spedalrotningengarnar. I don't know. Maybe close. Sealed.
It's sealed. Brand new record.
Toneless.
Which is crazy, man. I mean, what are you doing?
Crazy, man.
Why are you sending us stuff so nice? 'Cause that's so nice. It's so nice.
Harrigan.
This is limited to
Flottefolk.
500 copies.
Agloendenkulden.
There's only 500 of these made.
Ja,
What number do we have?
We have number 54.
Ernie Banks.
We have number
54.
We have number 54 of 500.
Let's break that bitch right now.
T.J. Hamilton.
I'm gonna open it.
We'll
Booby, booby,
we'll make
booby.
that.
Booby, booby,
Chuck
booby.
Mills.
We'll
Eight
Booby,
Nights
booby,
Great
booby.
Tea.
Booby,
we'll
booby,
make sure
booby.
that this
Booby,
Hyman
booby.
stain is all over Steve's shirt because he's got a white one on.
Okay.
Who wants to go to the flea market tomorrow? Anybody go look at some games tomorrow? Jay?
I gotta go to church.
Flea market early in the
It's
morning.
Easter Sunday.
Easter
I know
Sunday,
Easter
dude.
Sunday. Nobody's going to be there.
I gotta go to church.
Except the Unitarians.
A lot of records.
Unitarians are all over it.
There'll be a lot of records. There'll be a lot
That's
of
cool. Look at that.
games. Is that pretty cool? Oh, look at there now.
Booby. 18 Kohner. Booby.
He seems like a legit guy in their
Okay.
music history. So
I hear you.
I respect the shit out of that. But number 54 out of 500. That is pretty
Kind of
cool.
like Rod Stewart.
Man, that's cool. I mean, that's
Rod
some,
Stewart.
that's some pretty cool stuff.
Rod Stewart of
Dude,
Iceland.
It's a dude. I mean, for some VCLT, hand delivered at my
That's
doorstep
kind of crazy.
from Iceland.
It'd be
Even
interesting to
crazier
see.
is he got
This
no,
shit we cannot get here without.
mean,
the
that's
going.
crazier to
that's
me
probably-
is he got no further.
That's probably the only copy in the United States. You know?
He got no further than the front door.
That's probably the only copy in the United States.
Stop right there.
It's possible. They're I mean, they're sought after.
Don't want no words.
Jay.
I just
Want
want
to bang on the drum all day.
Mexican Americans
Booby.
don't like to get up early to go to work, but we have to. So
Those guys are performing again. You know, Cheech and Chong's doing part of this like thing on Vice. They're doing like this weed-a-thon. I think Cheech and Chong's doing like a show where they're like getting high on stage and everything. I think Chong is getting high and Cheech Marin's just standing there going, "I still have a contract. I'm not doing anything."
Yeah,
Cheech is his caddy.
Yeah.
He's being catty, or he
Being-
is a cat.
being
Hey,
catty.
stay tuned for more Grown Man Record Night.
We're gonna do some chips.
We got a chip, we got a soda, we got all kinds of stuff coming up.
One pizza, one pizzone.
What's a pizzone?
The Pizzone. It's back at Pizza Hut. Now get any large pizza for your family and get a Pizzone of your own for only $2.99.
What's a pizzone?
It's a big taste in a big folded pizza crust filled with cheese and luscious ingredients like pepperoni or fresh veggies. Everything deliciously sealed inside and baked to perfection. Plus marinara sauce. Just $2.99 when you buy any large pizza at regular price. No one makes the whole family happy like Pizza Hut.
So this is a pizzone.
I hereby dub you the Easter Bunny.
Wednesday, a special family presentation narrated by Fred Astaire.
The Easter Bunny is coming to town today.
Let's all have a happy Easter.
The Easter Bunny's coming to town.
Hey, Dudley Red.
Rabbit here. Easter's almost here, so hurry up with those eggs.
Hi, I'm Clara Clucker. Dudley asked me to tell all you moms about his new improved shaken egg. It makes Easter eggs that are downright egg-citing. Get it? So, well, come on, Mom, I'll show you. Just pour Dudley's dazzling new dye mix into the shaker bag. Now dip a hard-boiled egg in warm water, put it in the bag, and just shake away. Oh, isn't that fun? Oh, and here's what's new. Dudley's new formula dyes and dries instantly, right in the bag. Have you ever seen such wonderful colors? So, Mom, take it from me, Clara Clucker, and this year get Dudley's own shaken egg, the better-than-ever way to color Easter eggs. And look for Clara Clucker's Happy Easter Egg, the colorful giant blow-up egg with pictures of me and all my Easter friends at fine stores everywhere.
Are you one of us? 16-bit graphics, or one of them, 8-bit? Us, CD game sound. Them, not. Us. Them. Us. Turbo Express Portable. Us. Buy TurboGrafx 16 now and get one of 38 selected games free.
Messages.
Pause really gets things rolling. Pause makes a family fun. Open the Easter egg color kit, and the good times have just begun.
Drop a colored tablet into vinegar and cold water.
Then dip a hard-boiled egg.
For a rainbow of beautiful Easter colors.
Pause really gets things rolling. With rubber egg holders too. Of cotton, feathers, and lollipop. Just to name a few.
So pick up a Paws Easter egg color kit and really get things rolling.
Okay, butt balls, welcome back to Grown Man Record Night, where you take your weekend nights and you roll them up into a tight, compact deal and roll them around on a turntable album and shove them up your own ass. That's what we do here. That's what we're all about. Since we're doing a Grown Man Record Night program.
We're almost done.
We're almost done. Everybody calm down.
Stay with us.
Stay with us.
Stay with us, Grandpa.
Get some more insulin. Put some more insulin up in your butthole. Just squirt it up in there. Take the needle, put it right in your fissure.
Like an insulin enema.
In your fissure.
Insulin enema.
Put it in your fissures. We're gonna do a so to speak, right?
What? Let's do that. Yeah.
We got something to do for it?
I got one. I saw this in the store the other day. It was in the groceteria.
You don't go to stores.
But the bodega.
Okay.
And it said new.
At least that window's open.
And it said new.
Nude.
Sprite cherry.
Okay.
Looks like Sprite. It's clear.
Yeah.
Which, you know, the colors are on artificial coloring anyway.
It's a lot of sugar. No caffeine, but a lot of sugar.
No caffeine, a lot of sugar.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Do they capture what I would consider a Sprite with cherry?
A cherry Sprite, I think, would be a pretty good deal going into it, I have to say. I'm going to carl it. Respect.
When I think about the Sprite cherry, I'm thinking about a really good soda you can get in the Charlotte area, west of Charlotte. It's a mix of Sundrop and Cheerwine, which would be better than this. This is good.
This is not bad. Is this readily available? You seen this around?
I
don't know that
it's a Speedway.
I don't know that I have.
You want to try it?
I'm not a Sprite fan.
It's not overly cherry though, Bob.
No.
It's got a little zip pop on the end of the zip pop.
It's refreshing.
Refreshing. Yeah.
I like it.
I bet NBA basketball players.
I think
like
it could be
this.
better. I think it, like I said, the Sundrop Cheerwine
Yeah.
mix is killer. But that's like a fountain drink kind of thing. You make that your own. You can't buy a Cheerwine Sundrop. You can't buy a Sundrop Cheerwine.
I'm doing the.
But it's real popular in certain barbecue
The
restaurants.
fountain. What's the fountain?
By the way, I do want that Burger King machine with like the every Coke under the sun.
That's it in a lot of places. It's not a Burger King.
Well,
it's a Coke.
I want one of those in my
It's
house.
a butt can.
Yeah. The cool thing about those machines is they constantly tell the distributor how things are, you know, what you need to bring back, you know, another sampling or another bag of this, another bag of that.
They're owl considerers.
So they're watching you as you fill up your drink.
$5 fill-up.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to a chip chat.
Very interesting chip chat, I must say.
We got a little open thing this week. Our good friend Abigail.
I've never had a chip like this before.
It's a Pringles. I've never had a chip like this.
Never had a chip like this before.
I've had the peach cobbler chips, pretty good. And this is along the same lines. Pringles.
This is really good.
Pringles has a pecan frickin' pie. Looks like a normal, everyday.
Yeah. It's
Pringles.
weird. I thought it was like a Christmas chip, but you know what? It's a good darn chip. And what it tastes like, it doesn't taste, to me, it doesn't taste like pecan pie.
Maple.
What it tastes like is either a pancake, like you said, maple, but also when you take pecans and you glaze them with sugar, so you have those like sweetened pecans.
Like a hotel waffle.
A hotel waffle, Jay says.
Yeah.
Also, it could taste like that, like you
syrup.
with that the syrup becomes in a little plastic container.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad at it. It's a twist on a chip. I mean, if you're gonna go salty chip, don't get these. But
Breakfast chip.
Yeah.
it's a breakfast chip.
Holy shit.
That's what it is.
With a breakfast burrito.
If you gotta eat chips 24/7, you wake up, you need to hit these.
Imagine you're eating a breakfast burrito or an Egg McMuffin. Got a little dip of these in there.
You know what? Not the Egg McMuffin.
No?
What's the one that's got the syrup kind of in the bun? In the McDonald's. The McGriddle.
McGriddle.
The McGriddle! It's a McGriddle chip.
Okay.
Wow.
Are we doing another one or are we ending with that?
We're done. You want to do another one?
We don't have to.
It's
No.
good. We're done.
That's good. Also something I wouldn't have expected with a...
I mean, hell, it's almost breakfast time anyway.
Yeah, no. A sweet chip. These actually get better after you've eaten several. They're getting way better.
I have to agree.
Keep going.
I've been going.
Yeah, these are really good. Folks.
Before the show's over, this is a chip of the year contestant.
I don't got nothing more to say about it.
Okay.
No. Let's see about
You should try some Icelandic water behind
Now you
that.
see that?
On the
Music.
on the back end of that.
I'm just gonna do that. Number one. First of all. First of all, this guy. I want that on my tombstone. First of all, comma. This guy.
So I'm just hoping.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the Reds and the Cubs can stay contenders all season.
Oh, just so it's fun.
I think it'll be really fun. We on graphic?
Yeah.
I got my hat on.
Are you a ball cap?
Yeah, I've sacrificed the hair product I have just to wear this hat.
Ball cap.
So I'm really hoping that the Cubs and the Reds can stay because we're in the same division. You know, you can't pull for one without not pulling for the other.
NFC Central.
And
The North
as
division.
much as I appreciate what the Cubs did last year, I'm diehard a Reds fan, true to my soul. Never will be otherwise. And I do hope the Reds are in first place actually. They're above the Cubs. Or they may not be. They lost a couple to Milwaukee, but they won tonight.
I like Milwaukee.
The Brewers are good. They got like guys who take steroids and they're pretty good batters. And
That's a half the world.
The one guy took steroids, you don't look any bigger.
no, come on.
Well, I hope everybody has a good Easter.
Braun. He's not brawny.
Braun
There's
Strowman.
someone named Braun. Why aren't you brawny? You should be brawny, Braun.
I hope
Let's listen to some Dead Kennedys while we get out of here.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to Dead Kennedys. Hope everybody has a great Easter. Thanks for joining us on Grown Man Record Night. Hopefully we'll come back with something new and fresh next week.
I meant to bring Jesus Christ Superstar because I always play it around Easter and I forgot.
We should have played that.
Oh my God.
But instead we're going to do...
Oh my God.
Smells.
No.
Oh no.